again. Welcome to a mindful movement practice this afternoon. Today I'm going to invite you to step away from your devices. In fact, switch off your phone, switch off anything that might be a distraction to you for the next few moments. And I will invite you to set up a little space, enough space to stretch out. If you've got a yoga mat, feel free to roll out a yoga mat. It's not essential, but it might provide that little bit of extra comfort. So throughout today's practice, you can close your eyes throughout it. Just be mindful if you are feeling off balance or for whatever reason you need to open your eyes to see what's going on, feel free to do so. But this is a real opportunity to step away from your devices, step away from your desk, step away from your screen, and give yourself an opportunity to press the reset button, giving your body and your mind a chance to pause, giving yourself an opportunity to rest your body and your mind, as well as bring about a sense of bringing balance back into both. Now, for those of you who joined me for the mindfulness practice a couple of weeks ago, you'll know that a lot of mindfulness practices are anchored in the breath. And the reason why that is that when we bring our attention and our awareness to the breath, we forget about the past, we stop worrying about the future, and we anchor ourselves into the present moment. So the breath has that beautiful quality of allowing us to not only bring about extra oxygen and blood flow into our physical body, but also has that beautiful quality of relaxing and resting the mind. So please honor yourself, give yourself this time that you deserve, do yourself a favor, switch off your phone, switch off any unnecessary devices, step away from your computer, and find yourself some space. Now, some of the other things I like to do when I'm finding a little bit of space and time for myself, I light a candle, or I get some essential oils and I breathe them in. So just giving myself that separation from my workspace into a space that's just for me. And just a little reminder, because we are coming into some movement today, to go at your own pace, to challenge your body by choice. But if something doesn't feel right for whatever reason, I'm not there to assist you. So please trust your body, trust your body's instincts, and take the options that are available to you and listen to your body throughout every given moment. Okay, so we're going to start with our breath again, and then we're going to start to add some movements to that breath. So if you'd like, you can have your hands on your lap or by your side, or you can place them on your chest or your belly, whatever you like. And I invite you at this point to close your eyes. Now let's start with our box breathing, or our square breathing from last time. That 4-part breath where we empty all the air from our lungs, and then taking a breath in, 4, 3, 2, 1, noticing the pause at the top of the breath, and then exhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1, noticing the pause at the end of the breath. Let's do that a few more times. Breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the fullness and the expansion of the breath before gently exhaling, and feel the softening of your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Noticing that pause as your body relaxes. Breathing in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one more round. Breathing into that stillness at the top of the breath as you hold full expansion, and feel your body creating a little more space to welcome in the breath. And then breathing out, feeling all the tension melt away. Feel your worries disappear as you soften and welcome yourself into your body and into your breath. And just allowing that gentle wave of a breath to still come in and out of the body. Noticing how your body welcomes the breath. Noticing how your body is creating more space on the inhalation. Noticing how the body is willingly releasing any tension or any tightness on the exhalation. Now you can stay with this gentle wave of a breath, and as you breathe in, gently open up your fingertips, spreading the palms wide. As you breathe out, very gently curl the fingers back in towards your palms. Breathing in, opening up the hands, and breathing out, very gently curling those fingertips back in. So just giving those hands a little bit of a stretch. Often we find ourselves sitting at our desk and on our devices, typing, holding phones. This is just an opportunity to stretch those hands out, opening up the neural pathways all the way down to the fingertips. Now you can stay with this gentle opening and closing of the hands as you also bring your awareness down to your lower back now, and in fact your tailbone. So as you breathe in, tilt your tailbone towards the back of the room, and as you breathe out, gently tilt it under and draw your belly button in towards your spine. So it's a gentle rock of the lower back, breathing in, tilting the tailbone back, and breathing out, tilting it under, scooping the belly button in. So we're bringing some blood flow now and some movement into the lower back. Often when we find ourselves sitting still in a seat, we lock in or lock down into our spine, into our lower back, and we slouch. So this is just an opportunity to stretch and open up through the lower back by bringing our awareness to the tailbone. Now you can stay with either of these two moves, or you can start to exaggerate the move by turning the palms down and coming into a little seated cat-cow, where you round the shoulders as you hug your heart on the exhalation, and breathe in, lift your heart and draw your shoulder blades back and down. So it's an exaggerated move, and as you breathe in and open up and lift your heart, you're finding a little stretch across the front of the chest, and as you breathe out, you feel that stretch across the back of the shoulders. So this is just an option to bring a little more space in between each vertebrae. Feel yourself lengthening through your spine and bringing blood flow and oxygen into your spinal column. Also allows you to bring blood flow and oxygen into the rest of your body. So a little flexion and extension of the spine. And then breathing in, finishing with your heart lifted, we're going to gently open up through the shoulder blades. So imagine you're holding a serving platter out in front of you, and then gently take those serving platters out to either side, and then allow your hands to drop down by your side. Now noticing that this allows your shoulders to gently roll back and down, but it also allows you to come into a neutral spine where your crown is stacked over your heart and your heart is over your pelvis. So let's try and maintain this nice lift of the heart, the lift of the crown. As we breathe in, we feel ourselves growing taller, almost feeling as if we're being pulled up by a piece of string up towards the sky. Another breath in, feel yourself growing tall, and breathe out, soften those arms by your side. Let's come into a lateral flexion of the spine. So reaching up the heel of your left hand, taking a nice deep breath in, finding that lift and length through the left side of the body, and then exhale, reaching over to the right. Now we're going to paint rainbows up and over as we breathe in, and then exhale, reach over to the left. So we're coming into like a banana shape with our spine, a lateral flexion of the spine. And the aim here is to create a little more space through the side of the body. As you exhale, you reach and stretch. Inhale, paint rainbows up and over. exhale to reach and stretch. So you'll find that you're creating a little more space in between each and every rib into those intercostal muscles in between the ribs. Feel yourself lifting up out of your hips, lifting up out of your lower back. And then very gently release. So we're going to come into a slightly different breath with movement. So again, being mindful with our movement and our breath, trusting your body, and take the options that feel right for you. So breathing in, reaching up the heel of the right hand, creating a little more space between your hip, your armpit, all the way to the heel of the hand. Another breath in, and then exhale to reach over to the left this time. Now we're going to pause there. Breathe deeply into the right side of your ribs. This time as we exhale, sweep the hands forward. Inhale to reach to the side. Exhale, sweep hands forward. Inhale to reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale to reach. So just noticing how that change in movement allows you to change your breath. And those of you who are runners or swimmers or even bike riders will know that the rhythm of your breath can sometimes change the momentum and the rhythm of your movement. Same goes with these moves. Let's reach over to the left one more time. And very gently release. Excellent. Gently rolling those shoulders back and down. So this time we're going to lift up that heel of the left hand. Create a little space, a little lift and length through the left side of the body. And then exhale, twisting towards the right. So we're twisting from our rib cage. We're looking over the tip of our right shoulder very gently here. Now, if you'd like a little more, you can always lengthen out those legs, pop a bend into your right knee, breathe in to lift tall, and then as you exhale, hug that right knee in towards you. You can always take that right foot to the outside edge of the left leg as well. So these are just layered options for you if you'd like to take them. The next layered option here is to wrap your right hand around the back of your body. So this is a little spinal twist. There should be no force or pressure here, and making sure that you're still lifting up nice and tall through the spine, all the way through to the crown, and there's no slouching. So take an option that feels comfortable for you. Breathe in to grow tall, and as you exhale, very gently look over the tip of your right shoulder. If the arms are wrapped around the back of the body, release the right hand and breathe in. Paint rainbows up and over with your left hand to unfurl. If your legs were crossed, you might like to give them a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a stretch. And you can either again sit cross-legged, or you can have your legs out long, popping a bend into your left knee if you wish. As you breathe in, lift the heel of the right hand. As you exhale, twist from the rib cage, and then very gently placing that right hand wherever it's comfortable. Option, taking that left foot on the outside edge of that right leg. Breathing in to grow tall. There's no compromise in the lift and length of your spine here. You're still growing tall through to the crown. And if you like, you can wrap that left hand around the back of your body towards your right hip crease. There should be no force or strain here, just a gentle twist, using the breath in to continue to grow tall and using the breath out to very gently look over the tip of your left shoulder. Now, if your left hand is wrapped around the back of your body, very gently release that left hand and breathe in, lifting up and out to unfurl. Now we're going to come to standing and basically repeating those same movements but in a standing position. Really important that throughout your day you take the opportunity to be upright, to be mobile, and to be standing out of your seat as often as you can. So we're going to start with a nice big stretch. Breathing in, reaching up to the sky, reaching those fingertips up to the sky, and exhale, floating those hands back down. This time as we breathe in, you can come up onto the balls of the feet, find your balance by fixing your gaze on something that doesn't move, and exhale. Don't let those hands touch your thighs until the moment the heels touch the ground. Breathing in, lifting up. If you'd like now, you can tap opposite shoulder blade behind you and gently floating back down. Breathing in, lifting up, crossing the hands in opposite directions, touching opposite shoulder blade, and gently floating down. Let's just do that 2 more times. So breathing in, reaching up with or without that lift off the heels, touching opposite shoulder blades, opening up through the side of the body, and exhale, floating down. 1 more time. Changing the cross of the hands, which is often a little tricky. We're getting our left and our right brains communicating here. And exhale, floating down. Excellent. So standing with your feet comfortably apart, we're going to come into that lateral flexion of the spine again. So placing your right hand by your side, we breathe in, float left hand up as we bend into a banana shape. You can float that right hand down alongside your leg. Inhale, floating up, painting rainbows. Exhale, come to the other side. Lightly guiding the opposite hip out to the side so that you're getting a nice stretch down the entire side length of your body. If this is too strong for your shoulders, you can just keep those arms by your side if you prefer. 1 more time on each side, using the exhalation to reach, inhalation to paint rainbows, exhalation to come into that lateral flexion. And very gently release. Now the shoulders might feel like they need a little bit of movement here. So a little figure of 8 forwards with either the arms by your side, or you might like to take fingertips to shoulder tips and circle the elbows. And then gently take them in the opposite direction. Again, either arms by your side or taking fingertips to shoulder tips. Beautiful. Now to finish off our practice, we're going to come into a very gentle twist. So bringing your hands to your heart, we're keeping our feet nice and grounded. So there's no lift of the heels here. You might even like to gently rock forwards and backwards or a little rock from side to side just to feel that sense of gaining grounding underneath the soles and the balls of your feet. So taking a nice deep breath in, we grow tall, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Keeping your feet grounded here, breathing in to come back to center, and then exhale, twist to the left. Breathing in, come center, exhale, twist to the right. This time, if you like, you might like to spread those arms out, reaching fingertips in opposite directions, and then return to center. Exhale, twist to the left, pause, breathe in, reach. Exhale, hands come back to center. Inhale to return. Let's take that 1 more time on each side. If you are taking that option to reach the arms in opposite directions, you'll feel a beautiful stretch across the top of your chest, opening up through the shoulders and really finding that nice, beautiful reach, stretching out after being sitting at your desk for so long. Beautiful. Look, there are a number of other ways that you can engage in mindful movement. Please take the opportunities that you have in your day. Set aside some time to step out of your seat, into your body, onto your mat, into your breath. Any of these tools that you have that are available to you, please take the opportunities to press the reset button. Be kind to your body, be kind to your mind, and be kind to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me.